up, everybody? Podcast time. Welcome.
Welcome.
What you giggly for today?
Oh, it's just our.
She was making our bobbleheads kiss.
It doesn't work very well.
She was trying to
My hair
align
is
them that
that way.
way, but then Phil reminded us that if we did it this way, then it would just look like she's got the what's that called? A bullhorn?
Megaphone?
That's called a megaphone.
Megaphone. What's a bullhorn? What's the difference?
A bullhorn has antlers.
I don't think that's right.
It's a horn you put on their head.
I don't think that's right.
A horn for a bull.
I did have questions of when the Brian Cutshaw bobblehead was going to be sold in the shop.
I know. Oh, really? It does look like Brian Cutshaw.
That's great.
Oh, show.
Welcome, everybody. So here we are getting ready to enter into spring break,
Yes.
the summer season. Lots
Yay.
of travel to Myrtle Beach. As you come here, this is going to be your travel destination. We are going to be your travel agents for the day.
Oh, fun.
Travel agents for things to see whenever you come to Myrtle Beach. Number one, Palmetto Pointe Church.
Yes. And it's across from medieval times. So do that number 2.
You know, that's a weird word.
Medieval times?
Medieval times.
How is that weird?
I always thought it was mid-evil,
Medieval.
but it's not. It's like medieval.
Medieval.
It is spelled weird. Hard word to spell. In fact, whenever we first got here a year ago, Pastor Tony made up a bunch of yard signs and spelled medieval wrong on every single one of them.
And we probably got 30 phone calls about that.
We did. Because we just kept putting them out because we were like, we
already spent the
were
money.
broke. We spent money on these.
We weren't broke, but we were being good stewards.
Being good
of God's
stewards, we
money.
weren't just going to throw the signs away.
We were not going to throw them away.
And so we put them out.
We also
Because we knew people knew what that meant.
We gave them out for something. He did the same thing on the little invite cards.
And we had to put
gave
stickers
out.
over them. Remember?
We put stickers over
Yeah.
them, and then for the Easter one that he made.
Pastor Tony is bad
3
with
different
spelling.
times he spelled it wrong, and it's across the street. Just look out your window, bro. It's
But is
right
that a
there.
good strategy?
Maybe
You know? Because we had how many people call?
30.
Right, but they were all very negative
They were
Nancy's.
they
that
were not
called.
nice to us about it.
They weren't like,
Maybe it's
oh,
not.
hey, I just want to let you know it was spelled wrong. It was,
You idiots.
yeah, dummies. You spelled it wrong. We don't want to come to your church if you can't spell it wrong. And I thought, yeah, you're right.
We went to medieval times
We did.
as a staff, the whole
did, that was
staff.
fun.
Remember that?
Yeah,
That was
It was
fun.
good. Good night.
It's fun. Go Red Tea. Was it red?
I don't remember, but our guy didn't win.
He got mad. We
He-
were blue.
He didn't win, and we
got
were
mad at
frustrated.
Evan
So
or Eli?
medieval times is basically a horse and live action show that you eat.
It's medieval.
Right.
They're jousting.
They're jousting. They're sword fighting. They're
real swords.
they're
You
horse
can see
tricks.
the sparks flying when they hit each other.
Yeah, and
You have to eat with your hands.
And-
You can bring your own silverware.
yeah, and
I do.
they put a meal in front of you, and you watch and cheer as your knight.
Val tries to win the heart of the king's daughter.
Ooh, so intense. You should totally go to medieval times whenever you're in town.
But come to the church first.
Unless you're here for the weekend and leaving on Sunday, then go to medieval times on Saturday. Just make sure you come to church on Sunday.
Right. We're directly across from them.
So the road that leads into Myrtle Beach is called 501.
Yes.
It is the main road. It's the only road, really. I guess maybe now like 22
could take
to
22.
9 to whatever those are over there. They kind of lead into the northern part of Myrtle Beach. But to get to those, you still have to come down 501.
You do. They're Aner.
So if you just come down 501 all the way down, and you're about to hit the Intercoastal Waterway, which is, I guess, a mile or two from the ocean.
It's probably like 7.
Not a chance.
No, yeah, for real. It's a lot further away than a mile.
Not a chance. Bet right now. I mean, it may be further than a mile. I said a mile or 2.
It's further than 2.
Okay, we're going to... Who's closer? 2 to 7.
It is 3.8.
That ain't 7. 3.8 is closer to my 2 than it is to your 7.
No.
You're talking about where 501 breaks off?
Where
How
the
far is the
waterway- Oh.
Intercoastal Waterway from the ocean?
At 501.
At 501.
4.3.
No way. Are we doing as the crow flies or
I don't know what that means.
straight across? There's no way we're 4 miles from the ocean.
I'm grabbing like a place that's right there on the waterway.
Perfect.
And then
The boathouse.
I got DuraClean services.
There's somebody online is already knowing this and has already told us what it is. But listen, from there,
I mean, you can see.
look at that. That is so close. Baby, the only thing in between us and the ocean is the airport.
Baby.
Look at the airport right there.
I'm thinking you're going down 501.
It's still a straight shot.
It is, but you're looking at an aerial view. That totally throws your senses off.
All right. From 501, it's about 3.1 miles.
Told you.
Oh, I said 3 point.
You said 7.
Yeah, but I was going to say a word, but I took that back.
You can't. You already said it.
No.
So
It's not 1.
3 miles. I said 1 or 2.
Yeah, and you were wrong. It's 3.
I was closer than your 7.
Yeah.
Now that we know, though. But you did pick a place that was actually inside, so you still kind of have to go out and around and back out.
Yeah.
So it's probably inside of 2.
No, it's more.
2.7 miles.
No, 3.8.
This is like driving. This is driving. So
Driving it. So it's
like
inside of it's
direct.
It's less than that.
If you drew a line from it.
Yeah, it's less than that. So inside of 2 miles.
More.
Don't believe the technology guy.
You have to like go around for traffic. Maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Traffic. It's the summer. It's literally going to take you 20 minutes.
Yeah, it'll take you 20 minutes, but it's 2 miles. But it'll take you 20 minutes.
501 sucks. Stay off of it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Go a different
That's
way.
good Myrtle advice.
Good
Yes.
Myrtle advice. 501's tough. So medieval times, dinner show, knight's gonna win, the heart of the lady, the fair maiden, and the princess, and it's good dinner. It's
Yes, she
it's
delivered
delicious.
poinsettias to us at Easter. I mean,
Awesome.
at Christmas.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
the princess did across
That was
the
sweet
street.
of her.
That was very nice of her. And her page, trumpet guy. And they drove
They
up
call
in a
him the
very
page?
big white F-250, which is really cool for medieval times that they had those trucks back then.
It's pretty cool.
I expected them to ride
Was
a
she
horse.
dressed like full gown?
It's the princess.
Nice.
I mean, her home is across the street in her castle.
That is very interesting.
But they drive a big old white F-250, which was amazing.
I think whenever you're in town, you need to go to Broadway at the beach. I love Broadway.
See, I was thinking, yes, if you're a tourist, absolutely go to Broadway. If you're a local, stay away from Broadway.
Right, we're talking to tourists.
During the summer. Okay. Yeah, they have Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
They have that new Hang 10.
What's the burger place? The Mark Wahlberg's?
They have Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers, and they have a dessert. Not burger, dessert.
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter.
So good.
It's
It
delicious.
is delicious.
Delicious. I've only had it one time, but it's
Yeah.
delicious. You should totally go try one.
And they have Paula Dean's.
Paula Dean's,
so
delicious.
good.
Get their collard greens.
No, they're disgusting.
Amazing. Best collard
Their
greens
pot roast
around.
is so good.
Pot roast is good.
And then bring
Collard
a
greens, amazing.
plastic bag.
No,
ask for
don't do
extra
that.
Cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar biscuits are
And
amazing.
try to put them in your purse. You can't, but you can try.
What else?
So you got PPC, Medieval Times, Broadway.
The beach. Go to the beach.
Yeah, you got to go to the beach.
You have to go to the beach.
And if you are in town as a tourist, go up further into North Myrtle Beach because that is
The nicer
less
area.
touristy. Yeah, a little nicer area, less
It is
touristy.
nicer.
I mean, if you're in a hotel on the beach, then just walk out of your hotel to the beach.
Right.
But if you're driving to park and find a place, go up to more
Don't
not
tell 'em-
not
don't tell
North
'em our
Myrtle,
spot.
not
Yeah.
North Myrtle Beach, but Northern Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, don't give them the actual avenues.
Yeah,
That's ours. It's a little secret.
little secrets,
You
little
can't have
secret
that one.
place.
Yeah, northern or southern. Like if you can go down
Right,
towards
or-
like
Right.
Polly's, right.
Yeah.
Don't go dead smack Myrtle.
Yeah, don't go dead
No,
smack Myrtle. Don't
don't
go
do
down to
it.
501.
You do have to pay for parking in Myrtle within city limits, and you have to pay for parking in Surfside if you go to the beach. From Garden City down, you do not have to pay for parking.
Yep.
So just be aware.
That's some good local wisdom right there.
Yeah, you can get
Pro
the
tips.
Park mobile app.
You can't take your dog during summertime
You cannot. You can in the morning.
until
And
like
you can after
8 a.m.
5 or 8. It's one of those.
I think it's 8 to 8 or something,
Park mobile app.
or 7 to 7.
You can
7 to
pay
7.
for parking on the Park mobile app. So go ahead and download it.
Yeah,
It's a little green one.
that's a good pro tip.
Yeah.
Beach.
Go to the beach. They have this cool park up in northern Myrtle Beach across from where, not Kings Road, but it connects to Kings Road, where like you would go to Apache Pier.
Yep.
They have this like fun park where there's go-karts and there's laser tag and there's all this fun stuff. What's the name of that? Fun park? I don't.
Maybe. Google it, Phil.
Fun warehouse.
No, not Fun Warehouse.
I mean, if you like to go skating, you could go to Fun Warehouse.
Fun Warehouse is okay. More of a kid's birthday party
Like
place.
a go-kart place.
There is like a water park,
The fun.
the Funplex.
Funplex.
Is that on the boulevard?
Yeah.
Not that one.
Not that one.
The Pavilion Park.
No.
No. Listen, as a local, and even though you're a tourist, if you're a tourist coming in, Myrtle Beach, forgive me, don't go hang out on the boulevard. It's probably not the safest place to be at night. During the day, sure, have fun on the boulevard, walk the boulevard. Do not go at night.
There's
Don't
a cool
do it.
water park. We've never been, but like the surfing park that Cammie went to for that birthday party.
It's up in
Looks
Myrtle
super
Beach
cool.
Parks and Rec. It is called.
What's it called?
It's at North Myrtle Beach Parks and Rec. It's
What
called the Shark Wave or Wave Shark Park. You like, it has like a inflatable like water park. It's on like a man-made lake that they did, and then they have I think it's like Shark Wave or Wave Shark or I don't know what it's called, but you can like ride
Surfboards and all that,
like
right?
surfboards, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's hooked to like a pulley system that you hang on. You can jump things.
Yeah,
You can
super cool.
Yeah,
So-
I'll say
park?
something random
I think
that
it's like a shark park.
I think it's
I'll find out.
I think something random that probably maybe more hidden, but super cool, especially because it's kind of like one price and you could spend as much time as you want to in there, is Brook Green Gardens. We used to go there as a kid, like in field trips as kids. Super cool, unique, very naturey if you're into that stuff. And it's definitely more of a local type place than it is a touristy thing. I think I could be wrong. Is that a touristy thing?
I mean, it's a big attraction here, but I think locals enjoy it. It's like one of the tourist things that locals still do enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't think it. I could be wrong. I haven't been. I mean, we went to Night of a Thousand Candles there, but I haven't been during the day during a summer. But I can't imagine it's going to be packed, right?
Yeah, no,
Because it's so huge that it's not like it's going to be.
So
Go ahead.
okay, so the go-kart place is called The Track. It's in Myrtle Beach. It's up near the Galleria. And then the outdoor like inflatable Shark Wake Park.
Shark Wake Park.
I would say for everybody in town, go ahead and put aside $10 a person, $12 a person, and you have to play putt-putt while you're here.
You do. You should.
You got to play putt-putt. There's putt-putt courses everywhere. We're the golf capital of the world, and I think we are the putt-putt capital of the world as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but it should be true.
Shark
And
Wake
if you're
Park.
looking like, hey, which one's best, go to Jungle Lagoon.
Yes. So much
We do
fun.
love Jungle Lagoon.
We do. You also, I would totally go see the Pirates Voyage dinner if you're going to choose a dinner
one of the
show
dinner
besides
shows.
Medieval Times.
Yep.
Pirates Voyage.
Pirates Voyage is great.
It's really cool.
Barefoot Landing, Alligator Adventure, all that stuff's out there.
Right.
Wing Kings. No, what's it called? Wings World?
No.
What's it called? The wing place we eat at Barefoot Landing.
Right.
Wild Wings.
Wild Wings
Wings Cafe.
good. Oh, they have that Lulu's place that
Lulu's,
does the little
yeah.
outdoor, like, they have an outdoor fun
Barefoot
area.
is very similar to Broadway,
But
just maybe a little more.
It's smaller.
Yeah, a little smaller, a little more maybe like localized shops.
I think so. Yeah.
Rather than big name brand type stuff, more localized stuff.
Did you say Brook Green?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can go across street to Huntington Beach
Huntington
State
Beach,
Park. They
yeah.
have that Adelaide Castle.
It's a pretty solid list.
It's
A solid list.
Yeah.
I'd say do some sort of, if you're into water sports, do some sort of parasailing or banana boat or deep sea fishing trip or something of that nature, because all of those things are great and awesome and
readily
available for everyone. And it kind of gets you away from the when you do something like that, it gets you away from the hectic, busy summer, because you can just go out there on a fishing boat all by yourself or with 5 other people, 6 other people, whatever it is, for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever it may be, however long you book the trip for.
Yeah, I heard Sidekick Charters is
Sidekick
really
Charters,
good
Shane
down in
Basher,
Merle's
go-
Inlet. Shane Basher runs that.
Go fishing with him. Tell him I sent you.
Yeah. Got a bigger boat. I think that will be ready this summer.
How about when you
actually.
eat here? When you eat here, you need to make sure you get some oysters. That is
You
local cuisine.
You don't have to do that at all. You don't have to.
You need to make sure you eat some oysters.
No, you don't.
You need to make sure you eat some chicken bog. I did not know this until I always knew this because whenever I would talk about chicken bog, people have no clue what I'm talking about.
Okay.
This is about chicken bog?
No.
What's yours about?
I was going to say, go to Family Kingdom. It's a fun little
Go to Family Kingdom.
old-time amusement park.
Did you know chicken bog is just strictly something that we do locally here?
Praise Jesus.
Did you know that?
I was shocked. I met people from Virginia yesterday, and none of them knew what chicken bog was. I was like, surely.
I mean, do they know what Perlo is? Because it's very similar.
So
A lot of people call it Perlo.
Perlo is more
It's like mushy and
Georgetown,
liquidy.
Charleston area.
It's not
The
good.
way we do chicken bog is you keep talking and don't listen, and then we have conversation. You're still just randomly saying words over there.
That's what I do. I just talk and don't
This
listen.
is what she does. So Perlo is Georgetown, Charleston area.
Right.
Our area, localized like the PD right here, is chicken bog. And I did not know that until the other day. I was reading some historical fact about the PD, and it was like, yeah, this local dish it's kind of made its way throughout, now, but it's something that we started here and do here. So you need some chicken bog. In Loris, yeah, Loris Bog Off. So you need to go get some chicken bog. Go to like Simply Southern, or is that what it's called? Simply
Southern.
Simply Southern.
Of 10th Avenue.
Yeah, go somewhere like that. Go to some sort of local buffet restaurant and get you some chicken bog.
Boathouse, they do chicken bog balls.
Yeah, and there's a place in Sauk City that was like
Soxie
Sauk Station that did like they were on like the cooking channel and won something for their bog balls.
Yeah.
So get chicken bog, get oysters, and everybody thinks they're coming to Myrtle Beach and going to get fresh seafood because we're right on the ocean.
They will in Merle's Inlet.
Go to Merle's Inlet if you want fresh seafood.
Yes.
Do not go to, I don't know this to be a fact, but I'm assuming Captain George's and places like that aren't fresh.
I mean, I imagine.
Like, we don't have crab legs here. So there's no way crab legs are fresh.
Right, but if you want to eat all the crab legs.
What's that called?
Captain
Giant crab?
George's.
No, not giant crab.
Krabby
Mike's.
Mike's and
Krabby Mike's.
Surfside.
Did that used to be called giant crab?
No, it's always been Krabby Mike. Giant Crab's up in North Myrtle.
Yeah.
Where the park, where the track is, it's up there. The go-kart place.
So, yeah, go get some all-you-can-eat crab legs, but those aren't going to be fresh. But if you want fresh food, fresh off the inlet stuff, go into Merle's Inlet, Wicked Tuna, probably Drunken Jacks.
Has the best hush puppies.
They do have the best hush puppies. There's another place down there that's very local, fresh, off the water type
all of it
food.
Is. All of it is.
Most of it. I won't say all of it. Probably most of it.
If they serve seafood from there, I'm pretty sure it's all fresh from the water because they're literally on the water.
And apart from that, everything else is very
and they have docks
commercialized here. Right? Is that the right word?
Yes.
Very everything you have in big cities.
We have
you
all
go to
the same
Gatlinburg, we have all the same restaurants.
Everybody asks, well, what's your favorite like little local place to eat? There really are none. It's all the same.
And we're like, have you heard of Logan's Steakhouse?
Right. It's all the
Have you heard of Longhorns?
Places.
Have you heard of Outback? Where can I go get a good steak?
Right.
Angelo's.
Angelo's. The
Go
best
to Angelo's.
steaks. They do like, and I hate to
So
say this,
good.
Bruce Chris or, New York Prime. They have
I'm
really
sure they're
good
delicious
steaks. They really have really good steaks.
If any of those people want to send us a steak and
so that
we can have a taste test here to
Right.
see whose steak is the best.
I'm still sticking Angelo's.
Angelo's is
so
amazing.
good, and it's
the one to beat.
It's not as pricey.
Yeah, and it's local. Angelo's a great guy. He's
Been around
very
for
huge
very
in the
long.
community, does a lot of great things inside of our community. Awesome family. So definitely go to Angelo's. It's
Homemade
pasta as well.
pasta.
Yeah, and they have a buffet there as well that's pretty cheap, pretty reasonably priced.
Yeah, I don't do buffets, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, go eat at Angelo's.
Really good steak.
And then after you're full on Saturday night from eating at Angelo's, come to Palmetto Pointe Church.
Yeah.
During the summer, we have a lot of, we did last year, a lot of, we'll call them through traffic, a lot of vacationers that are
Right.
here that are just stopping in on a Sunday morning. I think that's super cool.
I mean, a lot of them are repeat customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've come. Yeah, we have a lot of snowbirds around here. The people that are in town through the winter that kind of make this home for a few months, and then we have during the summer people who they just every single year vacation in Myrtle Beach, and then they've kind of made us their Myrtle Beach home whenever they're in town for vacation.
Yeah.
We have people like the Dices. I don't know if they're watching this right now, but they come down 10, 12 times a year, and every time they come in town, they're here for for Sunday service, for Monday night prayer, and then they'll be like, all right, see you in
Couple weeks.
9 weeks,
Yeah.
So that's super cool. And it's tough, just so you know, it's tough with guests through the summer because the assumption is everybody's just on vacation. And so then there's because all of our people are on vacation as well, so they're traveling. So church is unique during the summer, especially in Myrtle Beach. It's probably unique in every city and every place. Everybody watching this, like, yeah, our church is unique as well, but it's definitely unique during the summer around here because you have a lot of people coming on vacation and a lot of our people going on vacation. And so you have what seems to be the same crowd, just a huge portion of them are guests that don't know your church culture and don't know who's what and what's what. And then it's strange. It's unique.
Let's talk about look at me suggesting what we talked
Go
about.
ahead, girl.
Ice cream places to eat at while you're here.
Ice cream places while you're here.
Yes. We have a few like local places like Myers. I know that the Myers people went to school with us at South
Yep,
Steam.
graduated. I think it was a year ahead of me.
His sister was a year ahead of me, so she was in between you
yep.
guys. Yep. So Myers Ice Cream in Surfside is really good, homemade ice cream. Painter's Ice Cream down in Garden
They have two.
City.
They used to have two. Did they have two
They have
still?
one now.
One now.
I think something happened with the other one.
Sam's Corner. Is that what it's called?
Hot dogs. Everybody goes to Sam's
Yeah,
Corner for
Sam's
their
is a
hot
big thing in
dogs.
Garden City.
Garden City. Up in North. Oh, in Carolina Forest, Ocean Bay Creamery.
Yep, Ocean Bay Creamery.
Really good.
Crazy Mason, Bo.
Crazy Mason.
Love you, Bo.
Yeah.
He's graduated with him, friend of mine from high school.
Yeah, they were in 810 Bowling, and now they have moved to at the mall at Coastal Grand
Yeah,
Mall
they're
now.
probably how many miles away from us are they? If the ocean is 7 miles.
Yeah, I would say Pointe 37.
Okay, 0.37. Yeah, they are.
literally
They are
like
really close
right
to
over
us.
right over the water from us.
The old Sticky Fingers, right by the mall. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's delicious. They give you one of the Mason cups. It's like overflowing, got a huge piece of cake sticking out the top, and it's
yeah,
awesome.
like if you've ever been to Pigeon Forge, they have one at the island.
Yep.
Those are all started from him. We are
Here in Myrtle Beach, yeah.
He is the first one, and that he has
He's franchising.
franchised it.
Yeah, franchising.
Yeah,
right now.
so come to the original here in Myrtle Beach if you've ever been to any of the other ones. I was going to say Joe's Barn Grill up in North Myrtle is a really good place to have steak and seafood.
I was gonna say Joe's Barn. No, not Joe's Barn Grill. Joe's Kitchen here in Socastee is a great place for some original local country
Airport
food.
Diner.
Airport Diner now.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Delicious.
Oh, Eggs Up. They have really good breakfast.
Waffle House.
Oh, the Golden Egg.
Golden
in
Eggs, delicious.
Surfside. Delicious.
Waffle House, though.
breakfast. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
I
Johnny
mean,
D's is really good.
Johnny
That's
D's.
a local Waffle House. They serve all these cool, like, fun breakfasts. I don't know. I got off of that part, but
Shaved ice at Jungle Lagoon if you want some shaved ice.
it is actually really good.
Really good.
It's better than those like gross like the cones, the ice cones. What do people call them? Snow cones.
Snow cones. Yeah, it's not a snow cone. This is delicious.
Shaved ice. Delicious. Play a game of putt at Jungle Lagoon, and then get some shaved
Tell them we sent you.
ice. So
hey,
good.
What's the thing in Hawaii that they're talking about? Like, is shaved ice in Hawaii? What's it called? It's something special, something unique.
I think it's just called Hawaiian ice.
Is it Hawaiian ice? Okay, Hawaiian ice. So when we go to Hawaii, everybody keeps saying you need to try this.
I need to try their pineapple.
Pineapple for sure.
That's where Dole's Plantation is at.
So Hawaiian ice.
If y'all have ever been to Hawaii,
it just says ice shave.
Iced shave.
Ice shave.
Ice shave.
If you've ever been to Hawaii, we're going in May for our anniversary.
20 years.
Honolulu. Give us some things to do.
Hey, we just had a married couples retreat, and there was 2 couples on there that had been married for 58 years each, and they said, I told them, I said, hey, give us a piece of marriage advice. I'm about to do this for us. Okay, give us a piece of marriage advice that to help you make it for 58 years. And one of them said, I said, what's your advice? And he said, learn yes, ma'am. I was like, that is great advice. Yes, ma'am. All right, give him some marriage advice. Ma'am. Help him make it 20 years.
I'm really not good at this.
My marriage advice would be to serve one another.
That's good. Ditto.
Serve one another.
Yeah.
Make out often.
Make out often.
What else?
For sure. Date each other.
And then make out after the date.
Listen. That should be another podcast.
Podcast for another day.
Something else. There is just a regular touch.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be sexual.
Right. It's not always a sexual touch.
You can just hold hands and have a personal touch without it being anything further.
Nothing going further than that. Learn that.
Myrtle Beach, thank you for joining us. Phil, where do they need to go? Where do you send them to? So they got a date night in Myrtle Beach. You're only here for one day. Where are you sending them to yourself?
I just like Market Common. I like the vibe of
Huge fan of Market Common.
I totally forgot about Market Commons.
Yeah. Get a little coffee, maybe watch a movie.
South Campus is down there as well. They do Sunday morning at 10 a.m. as well.
Boom. Right there. Yeah.
If you're in Market Commons.
Church, PPC.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah, I think there's a lot.
Just a vibe. It's a vibe.
It is a vibe. It's a vibe in itself.
It's more of a young adultish type vibe.
It is.
It's like an artsy
vibe. It's an artsy vibe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they have like what is that markety thing on Saturday mornings? What's that called?
Like Farmer's Market.
Farmer's Market.
Yeah, Coastal Bowl. Different things like that. Yeah.
Yep. It's definitely an artsy area. It's a Phil vibe.
You'll probably catch me there.
Yeah.
So our list
will not be fishing though.
No. Our list is PPC, Medieval Times, Broadway, go to the beach, the track, Shark Wave, Park 843, Brooklyn Gardens, Putt Putt at Jungle Lagoon, Pirates Voyage, Barefoot Landing.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then if you're catching dinner that night, Angelo's. And then if you want dessert after dinner, Myers or Crazy Mason.
There will be lines.
There will be lines.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go,
you're going to wait, guys,
there's traffic everywhere. There's lines everywhere. Be prepared
It's like
for
Disney.
That.
You're going to wait.
Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So spring break's kicking off everywhere. It's soon. So as you prepare to come, watch this podcast, share it with your friends, and get them here. Yes. Love you guys. God bless you. And we will see you soon. Let's go.
Bye.